Bonjour mes amis. Um, this is going to be a replay here in my Batchat Bataillon Châtillon 25T, the Batchat 25, or more commonly referred to as the Batchat, the Tier 10 French medium slash light tank with the awesome gun. This upload is my first since I got my Batchat 4 days ago, 3 days ago, and I wanted to get a replay up on it because this is definitely my favorite tank to play, and I really enjoyed my time with it so far. And this video is called Game Changer because I'll narrate the entire thing and I'll try to point out the spots where I feel I made a pretty big difference in this tank. So initially here, I don't want to get clustered up in the middle or the right side on the hill where I'm not very useful. If you're playing a Batchat, it's better to always play it if you can in an more open area with better sight lines and usually not too congested. You're usually less effective, although depending on circumstances, at least early game. So I'm just saying back here, and our Leopard 1 up there went ahead, and he was spotting up there, but nothing came down this way. A lot of the times enemy teams do come down this way, at least have lights on this side. But on this specific occurrence, they didn't really. So as you can see, I'm just sitting back, biding my time, waiting for anything. I'm waiting for the game to develop a little bit because this is a difficult map for a bat to do any kind of pseudo scouting. So I'm trying to put my 105 at work here for any targets that pop up. The thing you gotta remember when you're playing a Batchat is that you have to be a very opportunistic player. You have to be able to respond to the battlefield and how it's adjusting and adjust with it accordingly. So there's me taking a couple shots there. Penned by a T-71. And then RNG makes me miss my shot there. That's okay though. So there's that cheeky eye that keeps coming back, so I tried to pump my last shell into him. Now I'm on a 39-second, or 39-second reload. Whenever I reload, I did get the radial menu mod thing. That's better. I can let people know when I'm reloading. It's pretty useful. At least until they implement that. So it's a good thing here. I'm not reloaded because no one's firing on that IS-8 when he pops around the corner. So he's gonna get more brave and keep popping around, and that's what I want. I want him tracking something, so he pops out, try to get a shot, and while he's out there, I try for the track because I already know I tracked him once and he uses repair kit. So if I track him again, he's done. But unfortunately, I didn't. So I only got 2 of my 5 shells into him. If I tracked him, I would have got my entire clip off into him and he would have been dead. And then, I love this, this always happens. Any tank I play, they already picked me to shoot out. They already shot at me out of everything else on the map that he had shots on. He picked me. So, thank you already for that, I do appreciate it. I'll find your name and I'll give you a cookie. So now I'm looking over and I see, okay, there's a T-110E4 creeping up into our base here. And I know we don't really have much defense back there. We've got a Waffle, and we've got some Artie, but he's already safe in that position. And the Waffle has good pen, and he can probably kill him, but I'm going over to help out. And there's that pesky T-71. When I missed my first shot, and I hit him the second time. I don't have any more shots, but I know the WZ can handle them. So I continue back on to the T-110E4 because I know it's got a lot of front armor and it can, wreak some havoc. And I know Artie is our most damaging asset on the battlefield, so I gotta keep them alive if I can. And this Waffle may be, predisposed to reloading his clip. So I'm waiting for a chance here to get right behind him and checking my 6 to make sure no one's going to pop me when I pop down there behind him. And if you look, I've only got one shell left, so you gotta know when to reload and when not to reload with the bat chat. Because I didn't reload, means I've got one shell to pop right to the back, like that. Had I reloaded it, I would have been out of commission for 40 seconds, and, you know, maybe he would have backed up and turned around and gone back, and I wouldn't have had a shot in his ass by the time I got there, if I had reloaded. So, you gotta know when to reload and when to not. And it's sometimes you get the luck at the draw. Like, that was probably more luck than anything. Because also keeping in mind I only had one shell. If I ran into something, I got one shell off, which is only 400 damage. And I'd probably be in a bit of trouble otherwise. Like, that other bat was, I had eyes on him. He was running around the middle of the map. If he came up on me, I would have been dead. And now I see their waffle, so I was gonna get a shot there, but he got destroyed before I can get my shot off. I know there's another one down there, and there he is. I'm gonna pop a shot into him, and he's trying to hide behind the cliff. Move up to keep my shot. Right into his gun. That'll pen every time. So now we've pulled it back now. We've gotten 3-4 kills in quick succession. And now the game is a tie 7-7. Instead of a 7-4 or whatever it was before that. So I was there to assist killing the T-110E4 in the middle. That could have posed there already some difficulty. And as well as his two waffles, I was there to help deal with those. So keep moving around in a bat chat, and you'll be better off than staying put. Now if you look at the map, there's still some last known locations of some enemy tanks around here. So I'm loaded with my 3 shells in the clip left. That's roughly 1200 damage on average. So I've still got some firepower to deal with whatever I come up on. And that waffle's with me, so I'm more than happy with having my 3 rounds left. And then I'm looking at the hill on the right side of the map. The 9 or 0 line. There's that waffle again. But I'm keeping an eye on my map in the battle, and I see the 9-0 line is a hard-fought position, and we've got a lot of our assets up there. We need to either win that hill or do something. We can't lose the hill with all those tanks that we have on there. So I'm gonna move over to try to help from behind here. And oh, here's that pesky T-71 here. He sees me, shoot him once, backs up, shoot him twice, and I track him, so I've got an easy shot. So I take my time, aim, and shot goes low. And of course, my last shell in the clip, I've got to back up and reload. And Artie's going for me again. He really wants my balls on this one. So I'm reloading my clip and I'm waiting. Staying safe as best I can until I'm loaded and good to go. So I'm more than half loaded now. I'm going to pop back out. The T-71 got destroyed after I'd spotted him across the bridge here. So now is where I really need the help as fast as I can on the hill, because we cannot lose the hill with what we have there. And their team is holding and our team's holding right now, so someone needs to tip the battle for that hill in our favor, because it's a stalemate. Both sides have support. And I'm careful because I know their T's been knocked out there, but I'm watching my ass and being careful. But, oh, here we go. About to finish him off, and last shot. Oh, well, someone else killed. And now I'm back in this guy, and that's all it took. So that is the second instance, and the final, actually, instance for this battle, of why this tank is a game changer. Keep in mind, the autoloader and the speed and maneuverability is awesome for this tank. You get yourself in a position, and then you've got a 5-round clip. So with 400 for each shot, So the speed and maneuverability really allows you to get up close, and you can deal 2,000 damage with all your shots really quick in a matter of 5 seconds or so. And then get out and reload. So the battle's obviously won by this point. The hill's won. The Chicky T-110E4 has been dealt with earlier. So now it's just mop up. So I know the Waffle's been camping at A1 the entire game. So I'm gonna go try to take out the artillery and kill that Waffle. Moving across the field here, I don't know that I have much team left. But oh, I'm spotted, okay. So obviously the Waffle's probably looking my way now. And I know he's up on the hill, and I know when I come around this corner, he's going to be looking down it. So, stop for a sec, I'm no longer lit. I peek around just for a sec, yep, there he is, and there we go. And he's hunting down the Arda now. So, you see that's the end of the game. Already gets a lucky hit there, and obviously he's finished off by me. But you can see why this little tank is a game changer and why I enjoy playing it so much. So thanks for watching.